Africa Broadcasting, and we are very honored to have you here with us. It's a great privilege for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it will be inappropriate for me not to pay tribute to our educators. You, the headmasters, our teachers, very often, and I think Wendy said it, teachers and I'm not sure about headmasters, teachers are underpaid. And really, I think if we want to take South Africa forward, we must make sure that we look after the educators and pay them well. And that is where I agree with my friend, the MEC for Education, Panyaza Lasufi, where he says, educators should be exempt from paying tax. Yes. And I hope the day will come when government will really take this thing seriously and say, we exempt educators and possibly even cops, police officials, from paying tax. In South Africa, ladies and gentlemen, I did not tell you. My leader spoke about the lack of leadership, correct? We lack leadership. Correct? Is it what Wendy said? Crime is a problem, correct? Yes. Corruption is a problem, correct? Yes. We know we have many problems in South Africa. The government calls them challenges, irrespective of what you call them. While we tackle the issue of crime, corruption, lack of leadership, service delivery, water shortages, load shedding, etc., I will repeat what I often say at these platforms. For me, there are three priorities in South Africa. Priority number one, education. Priority number two, education. And priority number three, education. Without an educated nation, we are not going to take this country forward. And that is why we pay tribute to people like Wendy, Partners for Possibility, my school, the universities, and I can continue, for really making a difference, because if we're going to depend on government alone, we are not going to take South Africa forward. Government alone cannot create a better education system. The National Development Plan talks about active citizenry. What is active citizenry? It is you and I who must roll up our sleeves, dig deep into our pockets and take South Africa forward. Burning tires is not going to take South Africa forward, I'm sorry, whether you like it or not. Looting, what we are seeing at the University of the Western Cape, and burning is not going to take South Africa forward. That is not active citizenry despite what you are told. That is hooliganism, that is lawlessness. And that is why we need to appeal to our young people, especially under the hashtag fees must fall, is to say to them, well done for standing up against a great cause. But when you become lawless, you will not get the support of the people of South Africa. Do it within the framework of the law. We have to work within the framework of the law. If not, we are going to go down a road of anarchy and we're going to go down a road of lawlessness, and this country cannot afford that. We have to have what we call effective engagement. When you engage, you do it effectively. And you do it within the framework of the law. We need to be very clever and we need to be very smart on how we work. When we talk about leadership, Wendy is absolutely correct, ladies and gentlemen. We have to really lead from the front. Take our schools. What is the problem? We know we have a shortage of resources, the buildings are outdated, blah, 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 blah. We can continue. Sanitation is a problem. The little girls don't even have sanitary pads. It's an ongoing problem. A lot of problems we have to tackle. That is why when we talk of organizations in which Wendy is involved, the Shout Foundation of Denike and Cabello, where they're collecting money through the song to build libraries, those are the type of things that we really need to tackle. And I'll be failing in my duty if I don't talk about crime. Because being very passionate about creating a safer South Africa, we need to find a way to teach our children not to do crime. We speak about parental values, absolutely correct. What culture are we developing when our children go out there and they become criminals? Can we sit here, ladies and gentlemen, and watch these drug dealers ruining the lives of our young people? We can't. Is that the future that we want to create for our children? And my appeal to this government today is again, we need a massive, not only anti-crime campaign, but an anti-drug campaign. But at the same time, we need an anti-bullying campaign. And when I talk of a campaign, it's not a marketing campaign. As a parent, as an individual, you'll cry when you see what happened to the 7-year-old girl. Her entire face is almost swollen up blue because of bullying incident at the school. And what do? Another problem. If we really want to take South Africa forward, we have to make sure that we invest every cent that we have wisely in really making a difference.